Sheet Metal Training Step 7.2 Overview of the Excel Spreadsheets. QuoteExpress uses Excel spreadsheets to help you summarize and recap the job. It is typically not recommended to use Excel to qualify or quantify the job. That's what the basic reports are designed to do, to quickly run and extrapolate the information that you are asking it for. Excel is used to pull all of your summaries together and give you the options to type in your equipment quotes, your subs, your overhead, your markup, and your profit margin. Let's begin. We'll go to the job file. We already have a job created with 3 rooftop units as a sample. I'm going to move over here to the Excel Export tab and click. The most common report ran in the program, and the one we'll use for our example today, is the Final Estimate Summary. I'm going to leave it highlighted, go to the bottom of the list, and hit Create Excel Spreadsheet. At this time, the program will calculate everything that's inside the job, export it to the Excel sheet, and bring it up for you to look at all of your totals and how it's summarized. The basic Excel Final Estimate Summary sheet starts off with the company name at the top, and you will be shown through the one-on-one trainings how to go through and set up your own custom template to have your information on it. We've got the job name listed just below that, and then the bid date. The QuoteExpress fabrication hours, install hours, and other labor hours have been exported out to this Excel spreadsheet for you. The labor cost is being calculated inside the program using your labor rates that you have set up on the data file page, so therefore it's just exporting out the total labor cost. The QuoteExpress materials is being exported out as a total lump sum. You have the option to put in sales tax and giving you a total for your materials. Your equipment quotes and summaries are all listed just below that. For example, if our exhaust fan quote was $1,200, our rooftop unit quote was $8,500, and our GRD quote was $750. As we type those numbers in, we're getting a 5.5% sales tax on them, and it's giving us our total for our equipment quotes here. Scrolling down further on the sheet, you can see that we've got a subcontractor breakout. This gives you the ability to put in a quote for your insulation, controls, testing and balancing, and all of the other subcontractors that you may have or need. Overhead is broken up into the 4 different sections: labor, material, equipment, and subs. You can have a different percentage for each, and then your total overhead is brought out here to the right. This next box down is for your total direct and indirect costs. So this would be the materials and labor, the subs, and the overhead all added up together. This final section down here is for you to put in profit, a performance bond, and what your permit costs. It's a very, very simple, easy to use, easy to read Excel spreadsheet. The next sheet we'll look at is the Final Estimate Summary, or the FES template. This sheet has a very similar layout, exporting the total hours required, giving you your total labor cost, your materials, and a location here for you to type in all of your equipment quotes. Your subs has a small section at this area as well, and your overhead, equipment, and subs have been broken out for their different overhead. The thing about this spreadsheet is that there's more tabs at the bottom. If we look at the manual input page, it allows us to set up administrative labor, job site labor, subcontracts, rentals in the such, and other things like prints, photographs, postage, truck cost, all of the different things that you would want to manually enter into your takeoff. Moving further, we can see there's an insulation summary and breakout. And then on this Summary Sheet Metal tab, we can see that you have a sort key at the top. This will allow you to change how the information is being summarized. Currently it's being summarized by zone. I only have one zone, so I'm only getting one line of information. If I hit the drop-down menu and select by subzone, it'll break out all 3 of my rooftop units and give me the totals just for them. By clicking the drop-down menu, I can tell it to do it by system, and I'll see the return and the supply separated. Click the drop down one more time, and you can see there's a lot of options in there for you to break it out. Next, we'll go ahead and click on the Details Sheet Metal tab. The Detail tab allows you to do the same similar breakdown using the sort key at the top, but you get to dictate how you want it broken out. I'm going to go ahead and hit the drop down again, and let's choose Subzone. And we can see this is all of the individual products that are in Rooftop Unit 1. All of the items that have been taken off are listed on this sheet. If I come over here and select the drop down again, I can go by material. Galvanized rectangular duct, 50 by 22 duct. All of the information is broken up by the material type listed here on the left-hand side. And then the report scope gives you just an idea of what's in the job. So the zone is M1 Building A, and I've got Rooftop Unit 1, Finish and Supply. I've also got Finish and Return, Finish and Supply again, Finish and Return. So you can see all of this information is separated per subzone and per material type and per phase. Let's go ahead and close this report, and I'm going to tell it no, I don't wish to save the changes. You can see there are quite a few Excel spreadsheets listed here on the left. All you have to do is select one of them and click Create Excel Spreadsheet, and it'll run the report and give you the information. This concludes the walkthrough of using Excel spreadsheets.